What is going on, guys? 2.0 here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the topic of saving exotic engrams ready for the Rise of Iron, because this is a topic that is understandably being brought up a lot lately due to the fact that Rise of Iron is just around the corner. So should you save any exotics that you earn now and then open them after the Rise of Iron is released? Well, in this video I'm going to be explaining exactly why I believe it is a good idea to save the exotics, and again, this is just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below, but let's get into it. So the bottom line is, we don't know if engrams earned now will be able to decrypt into any of the new items. I've said this before, but any engrams earned in the Dark Below and then open when the House of Wolves came out would still give out items from the Dark Below. Likewise, any engrams earned in the House of Wolves and open when the Taken King came out would still give out items from the House of Wolves. So logic would say that any engrams earned now in the Taken King and then opened in a couple of days when the Rise of Iron is released are still going to give out items from the Taken King, and therefore no new items. Well, there are a few pieces of information that would suggest otherwise this time around. So the first of which comes from one of the many interviews that some of the team at Bungie have done recently, and here they were asked the question, will engrams I earn now give me some of the new rewards? Their answer to this was that they couldn't talk about that. Now, this could be taken a number of different ways, but I think if the answer was no, they would just come out and say, no, they won't drop any of the new items. But even after hearing them say this a few weeks back, I was still thinking that the same pattern would continue, and engrams wouldn't give out any new gear if they had been earned beforehand. That is up until the recent update we had, which added in the Trespasser exotic sidearm. Now, this sidearm has been dropping for people from engrams that they had earned weeks before, so the general argument people had when discussing this topic in the past was, when you earn an engram, it is predetermined at the moment you earn it what it will end up being when you open it. Well, the fact that people had exotic special engrams that they had earned weeks before the Trespasser was even in the full game and then got the Trespasser from them pretty much debunks this theory, and to me suggests that other exotics may be able to drop from engrams that have been earned now and then saved for when the Rise of Iron is released. So what if they can't? What if the same pattern continues, which to be honest I still have a very good feeling that it might? Well, you haven't lost anything by saving them. If you open all your exotics now, they will 100% give you rewards from the Taken King. There's absolutely no changing that. Any exotic you open now will give you rewards for the Taken King, so long as it's not a legacy engram. But if you save them, there is a chance, even if it is a small chance, there is a chance that they might give you one of the new rewards. So the reality of it is, there isn't anything to lose by saving them, but there is potentially a lot to gain. So this takes me on to the next reason, which is to say that engrams earned now could potentially drop at higher light levels currently achievable. So max light right now is 335, max light in a few days when the Rise of Iron is released will jump up to 385, and then to 400 with the hard mode raid. So again, if you open an engram now and you are already the current max light level, it will 100% give you an item at 334 or 335 light, unless it is a leg engram for some reason. But if you save it and open it in a few days, there is a very good chance that it could potentially drop at higher light level currently achievable, and this will be a great way to quickly increase your light level if, for example, you are someone that wants to be as ready as you possibly can be for certain activities like the raid when that is released on Friday. And again, we have seen hints that this could be the case with the recent update. Since this, if you open exotic leg engrams, they can drop higher than the current max light level of 335. I opened one when I heard about this to test it for myself and see if it was true, and sure enough I got the Radiant Dance machines at 337, which I have since infused into my legendary leg armor because they were Radiant Dance machines. I have also seen others getting exotic leg engrams at 338, and the highest was sent to me on Twitter by Alpha Storm RX, who had them drop already at 339. So if this does not suggest that exotics earned now could drop at higher light levels currently achievable, then I don't know what will. And whilst I am very skeptical about whether or not they will be able to decrypt into any of the new items, I am really leaning towards the fact that they will be able to give out higher light level gear. And then lastly, opening exotics gives you a ton of reputation towards your next Cryptarch rank, and the package you will get from leveling up your Cryptarch in the Rise of Iron will contain engrams that will 100% give out the new gear, as well as any potential new items like emblems and shaders that these packages could contain as well. So should you save exotics for the Rise of Iron? That is entirely up to you. If you are someone that wants to power level and be ready for the raid, acquire some new gear early on, or anything of that matter, I'd say it's definitely a good idea to save some exotics. But at the end of the day, you play the game how you want to play it, and so the only person that can answer that question for yourself is yourself. I just wanted to make this video to explain my thoughts and opinions on the matter and detail exactly why I will be saving up my exotic engrams for the Rise of Iron. As always, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Will you be saving any exotics? If so, how many have you got saved at the moment? If you'd like to see my full guide on how to prepare for the Rise of Iron, I will leave a link for that in the description. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, as it really does help the channel out. Follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description below. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I upload daily Destiny videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.